Typical parking lots and other forms of area lighting involve several poles with one or more fixtures on each pole. Shoebox heads are the most common, followed by post-top units, and you will also sometimes see floodlights or cobra heads. Different heads require different forms of mounting, and putting more than one head on a pole can also change things, often requiring an extra bracket. Heads can be directly mounted to the pole, either on top or on the side, or they can be mounted to an adapter, like a bullhorn. Light needs to be distributed in different patterns based on pole location, and the industry has standardized a few different patterns, distribution types, to keep things simple. How well these types mesh together, along with pole height and spacing, determines the level of uniformity in the space. High uniformity increases visibility and perceived brightness, even if the average light levels are the same. In general, LED has a lot of potential advantages over HID site and area fixtures, though the actual advantages vary depending on the specifics. Like with any other LED upgrade, people hope to save a lot of energy. In most cases, you can save at least 60% while still improving the light quality, and the prevalence of poor uniformity and high-pressure sodium in area lighting often means that savings can be even higher. Improved uniformity is only an advantage for products with well-designed optics, but it can be a big advantage, as much as a 30% edge over existing lighting. We can use that edge to improve perceived brightness without an increase in energy. Or we can use it to decrease our wattage without sacrificing light quality, depending on the customer's priorities. And don't skip too quickly to that second option. Yes, everyone loves increased energy savings, but we also need to help our customers consider the intangible benefits of quality lighting that may not tie directly to dollars saved. How much is it worth to have a parking lot where occupants feel safe and at ease? After all, if saving money trumps everything, let's just tear out all the lighting. You save the most energy by not using any. Lower maintenance is another common desire when upgrading to LED, and even more so when the fixtures are 20 or 30 feet in the air. HID lamps don't need to be replaced often, but when they do, it can be a pain. HID ballasts need replacing even less often, but they are more expensive and more work to swap out. Another consideration is how long the current fixtures have been operating. Quality outdoor fixtures are designed to hold up to decades of use. But the existing fixtures may already have seen decades of use. How many years do they have left? How much maintenance will they require going forward? HID products typically offer little to nothing in terms of controls, but LED is the complete opposite. This opens up many different opportunities to tailor lighting to the needs of the space, saving energy and extending life without compromising safety or security. Many LED products offer integrated motion sensors, automated dimming during off hours, or even both together, so that the lights are only at full brightness when they need to be, and you get full savings the rest of the time. Replacing a complete fixture is never as easy as replacing a bulb. That can be a put-off for some customers considering LED, particularly when combined with the additional cost that comes from most fixtures. But if the improvements in life rating, light quality, and overall performance are compelling, the mounting doesn't need to be a deal breaker. Most quality LED site and area products offer multiple mounting options to facilitate easy one-for-one replacement, and some even adapt to a variety of drill patterns to further simplify things. When replacing high-pressure sodium fixtures, you have a few special advantages that make LED more appealing due to the poor color and poor color rendering of HPS light sources. First, the increased clarity and visual acuity that comes from a white light source increases the perceived brightness for people in the space. That means you can make the area feel brighter without having to increase light output to do so, in addition to the increased clarity. Or you can reduce the light output without decreasing perceived brightness to save more energy, and still have the improved color rendering. Also, security is much better in a space with white light. Criminals are more identifiable on security cameras, and occupants feel safer because they can see better. More and more, high-output LED products open up the possibility of eliminating fixtures without a loss in light. For example, taking 4 heads per pole down to 2, or 2 heads down to 1. Where we might replace 2,000 watt metal halide heads with 2 35,000 lumen LED heads, we can double the lumen output and just use a single LED head. When exploring this possibility, we want to ensure a quality result, typically by taking existing light levels with a light meter and estimating proposed light levels with a photometric layout. We'll also need to make sure that reducing heads does not disrupt the uniformity or coverage of the lot, and the installation of fewer heads may require additional work, either plugging up unused holes or adding a new adapter.